a freaking pansy hit. What are you talking about? Look at that. He barely dented it in there. Look at that little gruely hit. I don't know if you can see that, but you hear that ding? Just so y'all can see, I can't fit it over my. I'm flicking y'all off. It doesn't fit over there, so it's just on the tip here. Here you go. I'll just do a dab.
Yeah. Yeah, just like what I did. Nice, light, easy, still dense. So big thing is, yeah, that's what I was about to show you. But easy for defense. There's so many things. It's so easy. They fit so easy. It's just easy, right? Brass knuckles. So they grab you. Give me something. Can they see that? They can see that.
I'll do it on the side so you can.
Okay, they can see that. So if he grabbed hold, and I'm obviously a little smaller, but any of this kind of downward.
Go ahead and give it a little poke. Give it a little poke.
Give it a little poke. He's gonna probably. I'm not gonna let go. It doesn't take much. You can always go from there to whatever you wanted. It doesn't matter. Anything you end up hitting with on this. The big thing with these is just gonna be easy hammers. Anything for anybody who's going to be defending against anything and anything that comes off the bone.
And you don't have to be really strong to use these, obviously.
Oh, no. It does. That was barely a little kink when I did it. Even though it made fun of me.
One thing I haven't seen somebody do, too, is say somebody is punching and the other person is punching at you. Dink.
Oh, yeah, dude. That would suck so bad.
You just even punch somebody's hand as they're doing it.
If you can land that in there somewhere, but...
Like I said, I've never seen anybody do it, but if you imagine getting hit with that, just getting... If I did it normally, that'd be just stupid.
Do
like this,
that. That's done. Yeah, that would be crazy. But even if you're holding on to him, if I grabbed hold of you, it wouldn't matter. I mean, where it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, that would hurt so bad. Just any of the regular defensive stuff can be done with that in your hand. The hardest thing about brass knuckles, I think, for me to think about is grabbing people with that hand.
Yeah.
So it'd be a little rough.
Well, again, this just came to mind too. If it fit on my fingers better. You can still take this too. I mean, slapping across the face with that.
Inside.
With that. So, I mean, different ideas. This.
Any of your regular strikes, everybody knows you pretty much punch with them. Your sternum shots, no problem, right? Your solar plex, that would really hurt. But pretty much anything that comes to you, you could probably hurt it. I would check your local laws too with something like that because you may not be allowed to carry something like that. But literally anything that grabs hold of you, if you can just hammer down on it.
Here, I'll hold it.
This side was not used, but you don't even have to do it hard. I mean, where's that dent right there?
Yeah, a little dent, rack, whatever. But again, it's just like when you take a quarter. We've demonstrated a quarter, just hitting somebody on the head with a quarter.
Damn. Oh, that hurts so bad. So this is really gonna hurt. This is a don't.
Well, I'm gonna rake it. So if you hit down, you can see that black mark right there. Rake somebody and hit there, whatever.
Any little shots. I've seen someone take one to the head, just barely got grazed, and the dude had the blood dripping down into his face. I don't think it really hurt him because he didn't have a solid connection. I was in like 10th grade. That dude pulled the knuckles out.
Oh.
But the blood covered all in his eyes. That dude wasn't fighting no more. He's sitting here.
Think about somebody who is, not used to a scope. And they get scoped in the eye.
Hell yeah, seen that.
I mean, this is going to hit you harder than a scope is.
Oh, man.
And I've seen people just get hit by the scopes on their eyes and it's just downpouring or whatever. So you get hit with this, is going to be a whole lot more blunt force trauma than a scope.
Yeah, and just easy defensive stuff literally is going to be just hammering down on somebody. Pretty much for anything you think about, you're going to end up doing. You don't necessarily need to come straight in. Everybody does that, and then this gets caught depending on how you hold your hands. It was even a little rough when I just jabbed at that thing before. Sometimes it doesn't fit. Barely fits his hands. My hands, it fits, but it's not.
It doesn't fit my hand.
It just rocks a little bit still. So you got to take that into consideration too. But it's easy enough to be inside your pocket. You're walking by and like, oh no. But it's already right there. If you had to block, king. Yeah. That's about what it sounds like, king.
Force multiplier, and then also an equalizer when you have multiple attackers.
Yeah. You only had to hit him once usually. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you end up hitting, but dropping down was a big thing. Hammer. I mean, you could pop up. They grab hold of you, pop up. You could hit them with that side too. It just strikes from many different ways. And since I did a post on those things and everybody was like, oh, brass knuckles, I figured I'd just talk about them a little bit. We don't use them much. I'm usually more of like one of those blade guys or
conceal.
bang bang of
Yeah.
some sort.
A conceal.
But yeah, let me know what you think. You guys got anything to add? Brass knuckles, they're real fun. They take someone out quick. You could drop it after lifting a leg on you. Anything you smash down on, anything they grab you, anything, or just throwing the punch.
If you're using that, I'm gonna say use it on the face as much as possible. Use it on the body, that's gonna hurt. But you get somebody who's used to pain.
Yeah, or on drugs. That's
Or on drugs,
that's
yes.
the normal thing. But yeah, even a little dip in the forehead. Though, like I said, that kid that got nicked, his head just poured blood down. I mean, he couldn't even fight back at that point. The guy was kind of just walking away, and that was the guy who was going after the other guy. It was a 10th grade fight, and this kid pulled knuckles out, smoked him right on the way home from school. That was fun. Anyways, let me know what you think. Thank you, Homestead Survivalist, and have a good day.
Later, guys.